You were the go-to guy, Patrice.
Well, I keep my phone
We went down
off.
the list.
I keep it off. I just had a bad couple of months. If I was deeply religious, I think the devil was chasing me.
What's wrong with you?
Just you get like
Ups and downs.
I'm boys of downs.
All right, that means you're ready to go back up. That's how life is.
I'm feeling okay. Yeah, it's just I woke up this morning. Silly string was sprayed all over my rental car.
Why?
Just silly string.
Why?
So you feel just like they single you out.
You got to explain why you have a rental car, though.
Yeah, I got my truck stolen. You knew that,
I was
though. The Monday before Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and but it was stolen.
Wait, I thought you meant it was stolen by people that were at your little party. It was stolen for real. I lost you on that story.
No, it was ripped off out in front of my garage.
Yeah. Okay.
In the morning, like I woke. It was Tuesday morning. My mother had just come up. I picked it. It was 2 days after your wedding.
Okay.
2 days. So I'm going from your wedding home. Went to Subway, hired some cleaning service to just clean my house. I let it go, and then I parked at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the next day, my neighbor, one of my neighbors who's in charge of the condo association, which is just I on my condo association checks, I write something nasty every time on a memo. Like, for what?
That's brilliant, actually.
For, like, why? I don't know. I'm writing you a check. You do absolutely nothing.
Jimmy and I have to write those checks, too. We live in separate buildings, but very similar situation. And I'm with you. I'm like,
I've drawn middle fingers. I've drawn.
What the F am I getting for this? I got
garbage day. I don't know why I'm paying this money.
You know what I get for it? Brown water. And they're telling me it's okay to drink.
Dude,
I finally got to a point in my life I shouldn't be drinking brown water anymore.
It's a new pimping move, and I'm so not the person I used to be because I have things in my life to lose. Boy, once you got things to lose, you just become a weak person. And what I have to lose is I don't know what really is the consequence if I don't pay him because
you got to pay. Yeah,
I own my house, but what can they do? They do nothing.
They figured out here in New York that if you buy one of these ridiculously overpriced apartments, that you'll never get your money back. I want to apologize to you because I really thought I had black friends. Realized I did not, and you were right. So I owe you an apology.
And I want to thank you too. I want to thank you for that wedding because I found out how sad white God is. I didn't realize that.
Oh, please. I did that for the older generation. Trust me. Sometimes you got
white God is sad. Y'all should be happy as hell.
You got to pick your shots. That one, I was like, all right, I'll do this for the older crowd because that's not my thing.
And I did get a lot of exercise, by the way.
All right, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the wedding. We'll talk about sports. We'll talk about Bush getting a shoe thrown at his head. We'll talk about Avery being dumped. We'll talk about Governor Patterson being pissed off at the SNL skit. We got lots.
He should be pissed off.
We got lots to do, so stay right there. It's Opie and Jimmy and Patrice today. Let's call it that. Opie, Jimmy, and Patrice. There you go.
When I'm using the bathroom, I actually do have one of those guys run up with toilet paper on his hand and take care of things for me.
Wipers!
That's why they call it white glove service.
Wipers!
Hey, Patrice, so I got to apologize to you for a couple things. The first, you're telling me how your car got stolen, but somewhere, because it's early in the morning and I'm just having my coffee, you said you were having some kind of family thing for Thanksgiving, and then your car got stolen, so I thought that they were playing some kind of prank on you, so I'm laughing at you.
My car Sunday
actually got stolen.
Sunday night at some point, it was parked in it's too big to fit in my garage. It was stolen from in front of my garage where it was parked, in my driveway. And
don't you got an alarm system and all that? They knew how to...
Factory, and they knew
what they were doing.
Dude, they're not dummies. I mean, they quietly stole my truck. But here's the thing: they didn't officially steal it. This is all stuff I learned as at the same time, and I'm sitting thinking to myself, how much people are against other people is this is what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
So my neighbor knocks on my door. This guy knocks on my door. He's knocking on my door in the morning. I come down. I'm looking at him. I said, why are you knocking on my door like a cop in the morning? Because he's the head. The guy happens to be the head of the condo association. So I thought he was going to be calling me saying, hey, dude, you can't be sending, nasty memos in the checks.
Right.
But he's like, dude, he stepped to the left. I'm looking at him. He's a big dude. He's like a white me. So I'm looking at him, and he slides to the left and looks behind him. There's my truck.
He was blocking your view?
Dude.
Until he stepped aside.
Whoever stole it, they took my truck from in the back where it was parked and pushed it to the front.
So you were in the house when they...
In the house. Wow. I guess it had to be about... I don't know.
They knew what they were doing,
in the morning, I went over and I looked, and I just smiled. Because I go, if I have the reaction I think I'm supposed to have, I might die. Like I might pass out and die.
Sure.
So I just went, and my mother was visiting, and she was sleeping in the room above the garage. Like the way the house is built, my other room, I got 2 bedrooms, so the other room is over the garage.
Yeah.
And I go, Mom,
You want to kill your mom, don't you?
Did you hear any? Nah. You know.
Just keep that car running in the garage. Take care of Mom.
Any? No.
No? Slept like a baby?
I saw you and your friends pushing the truck. I was going to say something.
My mother. So I'm like, I'm just okay. I tell my girl, and my girl flips out because she's already very paranoid. She just is paranoid. And she believes in the secret, so this is all. See, the other day we was talking about evil frisbees, and look what happened. Like, shut up. But
so what do they do to your car? Get to the point.
I'm getting to it.
All right. Sorry.
So anyway, I'm talking to her, but it is a secret. So I'm trying to keep it from being magical. But that started off thinking the devil was after me. Right. So I try to keep it from being magical. So I walk over, I put my coat on, I stroll over. First thing I did was call 911. Ready, everybody? Don't call 911 if something like that happens to you.
They're not happy to hear.
She cursed me out for 15 minutes to tell me don't waste their time calling 911. Call the non-emergency number. I said, who needs a cop without an emergency? I almost cursed her out to send a cop. Like I wanted to call her dumb whatever to send the cop. But ultimately, I knew a cop and I called him. I go, here's what I shouldn't have did. It wasn't stolen. This is what I had to, as I was going to find out. It was recovered. So it was moved from where it was to another place. It's called malicious vandalism because they found it. I'm outside. It's up on bricks.
Wait a minute. So if a cop would have pulled that guy over driving, you could say, I'm not stealing it, I'm moving it?
If they had saw them doing what they were doing, it had to be in light speed. It was shocking, and I'm glad I didn't wake up because I'm up at that time. At whatever time they could have stole it, I'm up.
You wouldn't have ran outside. You would have just watched them steal your car.
You just got to yell out the window. Leave.
You know what?
Most of us would just watch them steal it.
No, you yell.
Your gut is like,
hey!
yo! But the brazenness of it, I would have got a nice bullet to the face. So I'm glad I didn't wake up. But it's up on bricks, and I'm just standing there looking at a truck up on bricks, 2 bricks. And I called my friend. He said, call a non-emergency. I called him. I called the number. They sent the cop. He couldn't report it stolen, so he had to report it.
Right.
So I'm looking at it. I saw how they did it. They took, this is factory alarm. They took the stupid thing off. They took the handle of the truck off to disconnect the alarm. Because evidently what they had to do was come and hit my car a couple of times to see if I had a decent alarm on. Boom, boom. They knew it was whack. There's 2 kind of alarms you can have: perimeter or a shock. If they break the window, it goes off, or if they get near it, it goes off. Sure. I had neither one. All I have is an immobilizer, which it keeps you from driving it, or low jack, which finds it if they steal it, but it doesn't prevent anything.
Right.
Your alarm stinks. What does it, shoot dye on their hands like a bank robbery?
GMC, good luck to you going out of business. Because I don't know what alarm you're putting in, but you have to be saving money on that in the bailout.
It's a kitchen timer.
Yeah. They laughed at your alarm, huh?
Dude,
you
can see the smile they carved in the face. Because you can see where they put the screwdriver, because the cop starts laughing because he goes, oh, man, they got me twice. The cop from the area. So they put a screwdriver, smash the window, and as soon as you smash it, the whole thing cracks.
Yeah, I know.
So you can just push it in.
Yeah.
So now they did the alarm. They cracked the starter and put it in neutral and pushed it from where it was to 100 feet away. 100 feet away. And this is what people kept doing as they're driving by. People just in the morning just getting a nice morning talk.
Sure.
And people know me like, Patrice. I'm sitting there going, I don't want people to know I live here. Mm-hmm. Patrice. Oh. What, you have rims? Kept asking. Rims? I kept, no.
So they pushed it.
It was factory rims on my truck.
So they pushed it 100 feet away, and then they put it up on blocks.
Put it on blocks.
And took your wheels.
And took my factory rims.
They just went with the rims. So why do they have to put it on blocks for that?
They took the wheel. They took everything.
Okay, that's what I asked.
That's what I'm saying.
They took all 4
They obviously
wheels.
thought you were a white guy. They had no idea. They probably couldn't. When they saw those tapes, they're like, he had factory rims. Who is this guy?
They're sitting there with my tapes, too. They know it's me. They know who it is. I'm sleeping with a box cutter in my bed,
right.
But ultimately, so I'm sitting there, and the tow truck comes, they don't have any recourse but to pull it on the tow truck with no wheels.
Right.
So I'm watching fire shoot from the bottom of my truck of that pulling my wheelless carcass of a truck up on a flatbed.
Like a snake skin.
And I'm sitting there going, and the cop was a cool dude. He's like, there go your rotors. I'm like, what? Did you just say to me? He goes, man, they got me. I put 2 boots into this.
Yeah.
So ultimately, the thing that
you got to think they have a better way to do that, but they don't want to be bothered.
Dude,
Get 4 crap tires and just
they
roll
could
it
have
on.
did that, but that wasn't going to happen, of course.
Right, sure.
Now, this happened the Monday before Thanksgiving, mind you. I still don't have my truck. They had to find out because I called Geico. And this is what I mean about, just what people are going to do. If you ever get insurance, if you buy a new car, one thing you better do is buy gap insurance. I didn't know what gap insurance is. It's the money that the between what you owe on your truck and what your truck is worth on the market.
Sure.
So if you owe 30, your truck could be worth 15.
Right.
So even if it's totaled or whatever, you owe 15,000. Okay. So when I called Geico, they said, okay, they looked through the thing first before they said, oh, Patrice, this is terrible. They go, do you have comprehensive insurance? I go, I'm sorry, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That is, if you get your car stolen, there's a special insurance you have to have. There's collision and then there's comprehensive. I happen to have it, but I asked the lady, because I was starting to become a crusader, if I didn't have it,
What would happen?
What would happen? You wouldn't give you no money. I go, that's your job to say that?
Yeah.
That's your job to tell me that I was just tough luck?
And most people don't know that. They're just like,
Nobody knows that.
Nah. You just want to get your car insurance thing over with.
So
you get the guy on the phone like, yes, I guess, yeah, okay, how much a month?
So for 2 weeks, I've been trying to prove that I didn't steal my own truck.
Seriously?
Yeah, I had to get a police report. I had to give a 15-minute interview. They asked me what my... And I had to stop him then.
What was your motive?
Wait, how much
you get for it, stupid?
Yeah, how much did you get for it? How much did you owe?
Yeah.
Are you late with any bills?
Yeah.
Are you late with your mortgage? How much is your mortgage? How much is your life? What do you spend a month? What do you...
Get out of here.
You think I'm lying?
I don't think
and
you're
so
lying. I just said
they
get
asked,
out of here.
exactly, and that's what I ended up saying. Like, look, I'm not telling you what I pay a month. I hope there's but they had to prove for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, that I didn't steal it. Then they sent an adjuster out to tell me that they, down to the penny, that, it's going to cost, something thousand and two cents, and I'm not going to get a penny more. And I said, can you at least give me enough to get an alarm?
Can throw in a couple tires at least? Something?
Can you do something?
Throw in a better alarm system?
Ultimately, I guess I ended up proving I didn't steal it, and now it's getting worked on. I still don't have a truck.
So it was all before they did anything. Because I got a call.
Before they did anything.
When I got there, I think it was Patrice or his girl said that our truck got stolen, or his truck got stolen, but I had my Bose headphones, and because
they didn't steal...
Patrice and his girl drove me home from Opie's wedding. And by the way, I know one thing they didn't steal out of his truck: Easy Pass. I will never ride with that bum again. I thought.
Looks of LP 9 cents after.
I tried to commit suicide.
Wait a minute. Stop.
And good night.
Good night.
And vote on